A poor girl was selling popcorn. At that moment, a car passed by her. The rich girl sitting inside the car deliberately hit her tray, and all the popcorn fell onto the ground. The man quickly stopped the car and asked his wife, "What was that sound?" The woman looked through the window and said, "It looks like a little girl dropped her things. I'll go check." She got out of the car and walked toward the girl. The poor girl started picking up her things and said sadly, "What am I going to do now? How will I buy medicine for my mother? I never knew there were such cruel people in this world." Just then, the woman came over and angrily said, "Hey girl, can't you watch where you're going? You almost damaged my car. I don't understand why people are allowed to sell things here." The poor girl replied, "Auntie, I didn't hit your car. Your daughter purposely knocked over my popcorn tray." The woman became angry and said, "You liar, how dare you blame my daughter? I'll call the city officers right now and have you removed from here." The poor girl became frightened and said, "Please don't do that. If the city officers come, they will take all my things away. My mother has no one in this world except me." She quickly started collecting her scattered popcorn. At that moment, the man came over and asked, "What happened to you, my child?" The girl replied, "Your daughter purposely knocked my popcorn onto the ground." The woman quickly said to her husband, "Honey, this girl is lying. Nothing like that happened." The man angrily replied, "Be quiet. Because of your spoiling, our daughter has become so rude that she doesn't care about anyone anymore." Then he gently held the girl's hands and said, "Don't worry, I will pay for all the damage." While holding her hands, he noticed a mark on one of them. Surprised, he asked, "What is this mark on your hand?" The girl said, "I was born with it. My mother told me that my father had the same mark on his hand." The man was shocked and asked, "Where's your father?" The girl innocently replied, "I don't know. My mother says that he left before I was born, but she always tells me that he was a very good man." The man quickly asked, "What is your mother's name? Can you take me to her?" The girl nodded and said, "Yes, my mother's name is Amanda. She is selling things in the nearby park." The man immediately went with the girl, leaving his wife Julie and his daughter behind. When they reached the park and the girl took him to her mother, the woman saw him and was shocked. She said, "You are my husband." The man became emotional and asked, "Why did you leave me?" The woman replied, "I came to your house looking for you, but Julie told me that you didn't want to see me, so I quietly left. Later, I found out that you had married Julie. After that, I never tried to meet you again." The man sadly said, "You didn't come to see me for a long time, and Julie told me that you had left the city. Because of that misunderstanding, I married her." Then he said emotionally, "But today, I have found you again, and I will never leave you." Looking at her wheelchair, the woman said, "I will never be able to walk again. You should go back to Julie." The man immediately replied, "Never. I am sorry for everything. I apologize to both you and our daughter. From now on, I will stay with you and never leave you alone again." Then he left with Amanda and their daughter and started a new life with them. Friends, how did you like this story? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to watch more emotional and interesting stories like this, don't forget to leave a comment.